Well, it's been a long time since the last season of FIM Flash reviews. Unfortunately, with how busy I am as of late, this season will likely only be half the length of the usual series. As per usual, we'll be covering 3 Pony Flash games today, with the hopes that one of them may take your interest. Let's get on to the games. The first game on today's list is Trixie's Tomato Toss. Hey, when I'm saying I'm reviewing every My Little Pony Flash game, I mean it. The game is simple, but do not let the name deceive you, for rather than Trixie being the titular tomato tosser, he is instead on the receiving end of the vegetable volley. Or is it a fruit volley? I never knew the difference, to be honest. But that is beside the point. After what must have been a particularly terrible performance, the audience has decided to throw a seemingly unending number of tomatoes towards the greatest and most powerful of ponies. Though there is more to this game than simple Solanum and sidestepping, for the developer of this great game thought it wise to add power-ups. Amongst the audience, Trixie seemingly has a few admirers who will occasionally throw power-ups her way. These may be sneakers, which help our little mare walk faster, a magic spell, which offers her protection against tomatoes, and most mysterious of all, a magnet. The magnet draws all the tomatoes towards it, seemingly denying all laws of physics in the process. That or equestrian tomatoes are made of metal, which, if true, implies that the crowd ponies are attempting to kill Trixie in this game. Bloody hell, it must have been an awful performance. As I'm sure you know by now, I only cover the most substantive of games on this channel. That is why the next game I'm covering is none other than Cadence Toss. You have to toss Cadence, and get her as far away as possible. Probably not a good thing to be saying about a newlywed couple, but alas. The initial starting angle is very important. The lower you go, the further she'll fly. Up to a point, however. If you aim in the red area, you'll send poor old Cadence plummeting to her death. When flying, you have a limited amount of energy, which you may refill by collecting heart crystals. But if you hit the Dark Evil crystals instead, you'll lose energy quickly. The goal is to get as far as possible before you're out of energy, and can't fly anymore. How did I do? Absolutely terrible, of course, as long-time viewers of this channel have no doubt come to expect. This game is pretty fun, if a little frustrating at times. I'd recommend giving it a go. It'll only take a couple of minutes to do so. If you can beat my pathetically low high score of 480, feel free to mercilessly bully me about it in the comments. Trust me, it's well deserved. But would I really be a game reviewer if I could actually play the games I was reviewing? The next game on this list is another short and sweet silly little high score challenge. The humbly named Twilight Sparkle's Epic Hill Ride combines the strange worlds of skiing and ponies. I suppose in a bid to please the bronies who have actually touched grass in the last 5 years. Talk about niche appeal. This game is pretty fun. You've got to dodge or jump over a bunch of different obstacles, though mainly rocks, and occasionally avoid the attacks of Nightmare Moon or even Queen Chrysalis. What Twilight has done to piss off both of them, I don't know, but I doubt accuracy to the show's timeline was developers' main priority. And why should it be? Not much to say about this game, as it accomplishes what it sets out to do pretty darn well. If I had to make any complaint, it is kind of my job after all, I could probably argue that some of the collision boxes seem a little oversized. There are a few moments that I was surprised that I'd actually hit something, but if you give the obstacles a wide berth, you should be quite alright. These games have all been fairly short and sweet, which is exactly what I was looking for to reboot this series with. Short games make for short videos, which makes for easy editing, which helps when you're more than a little out of practice. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and who knows, maybe you even saw a game that took your fancy. Have a fantastic day, folks, and I'll see you all next time.